Hello and welcome in everyone. My name is Gun Noodle and I am proud to bring you this presentation of the Asia Blueprints Cup. We have a round 3 match here on a Christmas themed map in March. We have Snowtown, as we will see a green versus green China match between Loopy family and Reverse 1999, who is Hakimi. At least most of them are Hakimi. So, we got a new map. I've never seen this played, never seen it before in my life, so this is going to be a new experience for me as we are not going live. I've been baited. And now we are going live. First chapter of Snowtown. Loopy family versus Reverse 1999. First attack, Hunt, Spit, Charge, Jock. And it looks like it's going to be Rocket Spawn Central here for the opening attack. Here we go, sending it in. Charger's going to miss. Hunter's going to get skeeted out of the air. And a couple of Spit ticks coming out. And that's going to be all for the opening attack. Only about a percent gone. The only problem with switching first person and third person is the fact that I am connected to China, so my input is going to be very delayed. So they still have the spitter. Looks like they're going back to save him to fight this tank. Smoke pull into the spit. Not much damage coming out. There are 3 survivors, still 5 punches. So it looks like Coach is going to have to be his target. Otherwise, he's going for a 5-punch survivor. Druvis the third will be the first tank for Reverse. As he's throwing a rock. And it looks like committing with the Jock Hunt charge. Here we go. In the safe room, he's got his corner, but that's the 4-punch survivor. So he went for the right target. That's his in cap at 1.5. Rest of the SI are gonna have to come in. Jock lands is gonna be a double cap. He's got the corner. Can he keep it? Oh, the jockey gets cleared. He turns his attention over to Rochelle. Charger covering. The Hunter's dead. That's another in cap. He's got 937, so almost a wipe, but it looks like they might be moving away. That's a third in cap. Tank is gonna decommit at 485. And a curve rock! And he misses the follow-up, and now the tank is dead. Oh! He missed the follow-up punch. That would have been the wipe. But Loopy family's gonna survive, but there's loads and loads of damage right now. Smoker looking to delay even longer, gets the pull on to Nick. Rochelle's getting the pickup instead. They get the pickups.
Don't worry. I can get you back up.
And we'll get a damage assessment here. It's going to be massive. 185 points of bonus left here after the tank.
Oh, this is not happening. This is not happening.
As the post-tank follow-up hit will be coming up shortly. It's going to be a tri-cap with Boom Jock, Charge Hunt. As it looks like an event has started. Boom gets popped, sending the rest of the SI. Rochelle's really split. Hunt in the train is going to get cleared. Jockey couldn't find a target either. Charger is having a rough time finding a spawn. Maybe saving for the follow-up attack here.
Gotta reload.
We'll get Charge Spit. Oh, he's going, and he's going to get melted down. I'm not sure what the call was there. I'm gonna say you wait, because now they got a smoke boom spit, probably like the worst thing ever. They're gonna go and sack what they got here. Maybe keeping Smoker for a quad. And it does look like that is what they're doing. No, they're sending the Smoker. It's gonna get absolutely insta-cleared. He's got his tongue back, he's gonna decommit, and it looks like we're gonna have a quad try coming up. As the survivors are massively split right now, there's still a lot of horde in the back. But they don't seem to care. They haven't been really touched since the end of this tank. In comes the quad. Charger rockets. It's going to get clear, but they land the double cap. Smoker gets the pull, and everything's going to die off. Another 40 points of bonus gone. That's gonna be a decent hit. The Loopy family's still making it forward.
Look out! Don't worry about me. Reload. Be okay.
Hey, we got a safe room ahead.
Watch out!
This map is Snowtown.
Hey, watch out!
It's the map of the week for Asia Blueprint. As it looks like we have the final attack up. Boom's gonna get popped. Here comes the jockey. Charger struggling to find a spawn. Here it comes now. Looking to grab a shell, but it's gonna get killed. Same with the jockey. They get the in cap in the spit. But that's gonna be it. It looks like great job from Loopy family recovering after the tank. And that's gonna be 106 bonus. 104 bonus they gave him. For a total chapter score of 504, yeah. That's the way I like to decorate my trees, is with the missing textures. It's a pretty pink. You know, I was playing. I remember back when I was dabbling in Gary's mod, and it was this. I kept getting the same thing, like the same comment. You didn't install Counter-Strike Source. Yeah, no, I didn't. I don't have Counter-Strike Source, so we get all these pretty pink. Missing texture trees. Here we go, second half. We got reverse on the survivor side now. 504 was the score for Loopy family. As the first stack is in, Charger rocketing in, melted down again. Ellis 1v1ing the 100 is gonna lose, but he's out of the spit. Oh, but they kill the spitter on him, so they're gonna get death spit damage. It's gonna be 3%.
I'm gonna grab this katana.
And that will be the tank. I forgot to translate these names, so I have no idea who's got this tank. Loopy family has 3 names I can't read. I forgot to translate them, so I meant to, and I forgot. And look at reverse. They're pushing it forward. They're putting pressure. And from the look, I like this server. I can see the hittables, and it looks like they're not in danger unless this tank works one in. And as I say that, look at them. And now we're gonna see the survivors pushing it back. And they're sending in an attack here. Charger's gonna miss. I'm trying to get over to the tank. Boom's gonna miss as well. Everything is dead. Is that a boomer in the ground? That's a Charger in the ground. One sec. There we go. This tank climbs up to the roof, down to second pass, 75%. And is reverse going to be able to make it back to the safe room, or are they going to hang out here? Is he going to drop down for this car? I don't know if that'd be wise. He doesn't have the rage. They haven't gotten any chip on him. Really trying to keep sight. Hunt Jock Smoke is the current attack up. I think he commits with this. He's still looking for these rocks, and here we go. He is in. Early pull, that's a corner, and that's a really early corner. Oh, he loses the corner. Follow-up punch on Nick is missed. Can he win the 1v1 on the jockey? Hunter isn't cleared yet. The jockey's dead. It's Nick versus the smoker. And the other survivors are doing work on this tank. Oh, another punch. He gets one in cap, but that's it.
You're not gonna die on me, are you? Hurting down here. Time to get some revenge.
And a great take from reverse. And honestly, you gotta give credits to Druvis the third. Not sure who the first and seconds are. Not sure who Druvis Senior and Druvis Junior are, but credits to them. And Druvis the third winning the 1v1 against the jockey and the smoker, so 1v2. As they said in the follow-up attack, Charger's gonna split the survivors. Jockey gets killed off. No damage is gonna come out really from this attack either than one Charger punch. And they have 576 points of bonus post-tank. Yeah, I love some of these China servers. They have a lot of cool things. And also seeing China versus China on Green Thing is always a treat. The survivor play between the two is always insane. You can see here it's no different as we have another tri-cap up with Spit. It's going to be no Charger though. Very important to keep in mind for Loopy family as they push it forward. Going to send in the attack now. Oh, they're able to push back in. What a clear on everything. Oh, the hunter gets skeeted at the same time the jockey gets cleared off. And a huge shutdown from Reverse. And I think they're only going to have to take one more. Maybe. Yeah, they're only going to have to take one more, it looks like. And I don't think they're going to have a spitter. It's going to be another tri-cap, this time with Boom.
Safe house up ahead.
As the final attack. Still 545 points of bonus for Reverse. Lots of work to do. Here we go. Jockey will land. Double boom. Hunter skied it and the Charger cannot connect. They get the triple boom with the proxy. But that's going to be Reverse. 1999 taking the lead. 940 to 504 after Chapter 1 of Snowtown. Hey guys, sorry, was taking care of something. I was on the phone. But we are here with Chapter 2 of Snowtown. And a very good opening attack from Loopy family.
Hey, ammo here. I am not climbing into...
6% of the bonus gone. They're going to send another attack. Charger's going to get a punch. And look at this. The Hunt Spit lands. Lilia, I think that's actually how you say it. Lilia is going to take a ton of damage. Yeah, sorry, I was muted, but it wasn't on purpose. Or it was on purpose. Unfortunate, too. The one time I mute, they get a great attack in. But my phone rang. I had to pick it up. It was for work. As the tank is up, again, in the hands of someone I don't recognize. Smoker's chip. Boom in the back's going to find one. It looks like they're going to go all the way back. Actually. Is this all the way back? Yeah, it is. They're going all the way back. How about it? Let's get a tank POV here. Oh, look at that! Look at the SI ladder. Oh, that's so cool. Fancy SI ladder. Oh, it's got a look at that. It's got a tank sign. As he is now in prime position to throw rocks here. Charge Jock Hunt is the current tri-cap up. He's still got first pass. Looks like they're going to try for a rock. Beautiful ski, but they land a double cap. The rock is going to miss the survivors, though, but some more damage tallying up onto Reverse. And the question is, are they going to LOS or are they going to chip? Rochelle's chipping. The rest of them are LOSing. And there we go. And this could be actually bad for the Loopy family tank, because now we're going to see a boomer. And do they have time to sack it? I'm not sure if they LOS hard enough. I don't think so. This tank is rotating back a little bit. Hot Smoke Boom. And he's actually losing rage with how far back he dropped. And look at this. Reverse is making their way back into the safe room. And this might... it's not going to quite be AI. But it looks like we're going to see a fight in the safe room. It's wide enough. No corner yet. Ellis just looped him. Hunt lands, there's the smoke, double cap! Rochelle should be able to clear everything up, and this tank is dead! Only one punch. And they walk out with 836 bonus. They'd have more, but Ellis had to pre-pop. And how about reverse?
Second pistol.
Now they gotta come back down here. We're gonna see a 2-2 follow-up. Charge jock. Chargers in, bouncing off the pillar. Spit's gonna delay. Boom popped in the front. And I'm not sure what happened to the jockey, but it looks like he is dead.
Stuff hurts.
Yeah, it's a sight to behold, these green versus green China matches. The Survivor plays insanity. Smoke Hunt Spit Charge. What's the attack up? Survivors are a little split 2 and 2. They're going to try and take advantage of it. Smoke's going to insta-clear. Hunter's just pouncing around. They land a double cap in the front. Charge Spit. And that's going to be some pretty good damage coming out. And the Loopy family really needed that.
Reloading. I'm a reload.
I'm reloading.
Ammo.
With this next area is a little more open, they're going to be heading inside. They're starting something. What did they start? Look at all the pleasants. They're going to send in the attack here. Charger from above. Runs into the light. Jockey M2'd and cleared out. And everything is mopped up again. Another beautiful shutdown. And what are we waiting for here? Oh, it looks like we're waiting for this door to open. But they are rotating around. Oh no, they're inside. I didn't even see them go in. Looks like we have a staircase, but they're going to be able to get past it. And they got a pretty good hit here. And it looks like they're waiting for the outside drop.
Ammo here. Nicholas.
Lilia drops out, sending it in. There's the smoke pull. They're going to be able to stack the charge with the spit. Hunter's just going to try and cover, going to get skeeted for it. And a pull back through the spit. And some more damage tallying up. They've barely dug into this DB, though. It's still got 90%. They need to start working on that. 520 points of bonus still on the side of reverse. And it looks like we're coming to the end of this map. As it looks like we'll see one more attack, and it's unfortunately going to be a 2 and 2. But what 2 and 2 will it be? It will be a charge jock. So some more damage potential. It looks like in a narrow corridor.
This ain't right. Hear that charger?
The charger's up. Boom is in. There's a single proxy.
Hand basket.
Charger's in. Is going to get melted down. In goes the spit.
This stuff burns.
Oh, and Ellis is standing in it. And it's just going to be this jockey left. He's in the safe room.
Hey, we got a safe room ahead.
Oh, the jockey connects. So they melt down the DV about 22%, and they're going to walk in. Looks like they're going to 480 for a chapter score of 980. 1920 is their total after 2. And a great showing from Reverse 1999, a.k.a. Hakimi, who actually is doing very well in the Fallen Kings Cup. And speaking of the Fallen Kings Cup, Hakimi's actually playing a Katsuki in a best of 3 at 1 a.m. EST, so their day is not over after this. It's going to be a great match. I think MK will be covering that one, I imagine. As Chapter 2 is quick, or second half of Chapter 2 quickly underway, the single boom connecting Charge Smoke Hunt. Lots of Fallen Kings matches for you today. And they're going to land a double cap. Hunt cleared out. Smoker as well. Unfortunately, the Charger couldn't find any damage. And they're going to lose a little over 1%. Today's going to be a good day for Left 4 Dead. Lots of Fallen Kings matches later today, and obviously we have the 2 Asia Blueprint matches today. And another Asia Blueprint match at midnight. Look at this. Jockey inbound from above. Will connect. Should get mopped up quickly. Spit got picked. Boom proxy in the back. And a smoke pull will be insta-cleared up. And Loopy family shutting these hits down. Now there's two conflicting matches going on at midnight. In the Fallen Kings, we have Vaso Delechi taking on Monsters Should Live, a playoff Division 1 match. And at the same time as that, we have another match from the Asia Blueprint. It's going to be Hikori and Query. So I'm not sure whichever one MK is going to cover, but I will cover whichever one he doesn't. And that's both at midnight EST. All times in EST. We have a charged Jock Hunt as the survivors are making their way back. Do they hit? This is a pretty solid tri-cap. But of course, don't forget, immediately following this match, we will be heading into Delay No More versus Question Mark, the Chinese players, not the Russians. We will be heading directly into that one. Immediately following this one, so don't go anywhere. As this tank is up, Sonetto has this tank, and he is in. Charge Jock Hunt, already down to 3K, hasn't got a punch yet. He gets a punch finally, but there's SI needs to go. He's almost dead. Here we go. Support is in. Everything is dead. Charger and Hunter killed at the same time. He's going to manage an in-cap out of it, but that's it. This tank should die off. And some insanity coming out.
Come on. I've seen worse.
$851 points of bonus for Loopy family. And I think we saw about the same coming out from Reverse. Obviously, Reverse had about a 400-point cushion coming into this chapter. So Loopy family really needs to shut everything down here and beat them on this chapter to close the gap a little bit. We have a 2-2 followed. They're going to stack the bottom. Rochelle gets cleared out, but the Hunt spit will not connect. Nice triple boom, but the spit isn't close enough. Oh, Nick's getting ticks. So not a bad hit coming out there. But I think Loopy family needs to focus on winning the chapter, even if it's only by 60, maybe 100, to start whittling down this 400-point cushion that they unfortunately fell victim to. Zealous finds pills. Their bonus is back up to 812. So we have the next attack up. It's going to be a nasty tri-cap here in this rocket spawn area. They're going to send it in. Everything from above. Great skeet. The charge gets cleared up. Beautiful work from Loopy family shutting that down.
Keep me for a bit.
Reloading. Reload.
As they keep pushing it forward, coming up to the event. And are they going back? It looks like they're going to send it in the back. Which is interesting. There's all these rocket spawns out here. They're trying to catch him on the run back. Smoke pool insta-cleared up. Hunter's dead. Charger from above runs into the mountain. And they shut down this attack too. Loopy family looking strong. Okay, hold on. I got to talk to the next captain. Okay. Oh, they went forward. They made it in.
Coach, a germ just wiped out the whole planet.
Boomer's dead. They have a Jock Hunt spit. And they're going to be down in S5 for the drop here if they decide to send it now. Out they go. In they go. Pounce connects. It's going to be a Pounce spit. Couple ticks. Jockey, can they keep him in? No. Great M2 from Coach, picking up the slack. Now there's just a Charger left all alone, and it looks like Loopy family might be able to completely close this gap, as they have been solid since the tank died. One more attack to deal with. It's going to be in the corridor. And they might not have a spitter either. No, they have a tri-cap with Boom. for this final attack. Unfortunate for this corridor. Boom's gonna get a single. Hunter is spawned up. And they might just try and stack something. I'm not sure what the Charger's doing. There he is. Maybe from the rear. I'm not sure what the plan is.
Check this shit out.
Nick leading the way. Hunter's in the safe room. Nick is aware, though. The smoker's up. Charger gets the in-between. That's going to be a charge, but it's going to get cleared. Spit's going to go out. And they pull him through the spit into the death spit. So they're going to get some solid damage here at the end, but it's not going to be enough. Loopy family's going to win the chapter. 702 to 480 in terms of bonus. They're not going to have the lead, but they close the gap a little bit. 1920 to 1704. So what? That's 216 heading into chapter 3. As we ready for Chapter 3 of Snowtown. Reverse holds a 216-point lead. 1920 to 1704. Look at this. Look at this wide open area. I've never seen this map before. This is sick. I feel like when you play maps that you've just never heard of before, it's like they're either really bad or really good. This isn't bad. Of course, I'm a caster, so my opinion doesn't really matter. The players might hate it. There's a lot of good maps for casting that players just hate. As they go ahead and sack. It looks like that was just a boomer sack. Jock Smoke Charge is going to be the attack. Impressive showing from both teams so far. We love to see the green versus green China matchups. And it looks like we have an early quad attempt. Can you just imagine? That would be insane as they send it in. Rocket spawns from above. They land the double cap. The damage will be there. About 4%. I forgot to put on Do Not Disturb. There we go. More pesky notifications. So about, looks like actually 4% coming out from that quad try. Great shutdown from Reverse. As we're going to see a 2-2 follow-up now coming up. Actually, we're going to see the tank coming up. They have a Boom Spit Hunt. Currently.
Watch out.
No move to kill the spitter. And we have the third tank of the game for Loopy family up, going immediately back for the car. It looks like Reverse is pushing it back now. And this tank might not be able to get this car back in time. He's already down to 45% first, and if Reverse keeps going back, if they keep line of sight. Down to second pass. Smoke Charge Jock is what he's got. He's getting some good hits on this car. But Reverse is going to break line of sight again. And it looks like this is where they're going to hold up. This car is going to be in play. And Reverse needs to watch. There's a Charger jockey behind them. Oh, this tank's struggling with the car here at the end. In they go, and Reverse is rotating back. This tank is not going to be able to get this car in. In fact, it's at 30% second. Another safe room fight. Going to try and corral him around the table, it looks like. This tank's going to have to go and getting mowed down as he comes in. Already down to 3.5. The support's going to have to go early. He lands a punch. He's got his corner. Lands another punch. There's a double cap. Another punch on the Nick. Jockey's going to connect. He's going to be able to spread the love nicely. Rochelle's up killing the SI, but this tank is going to die. Some decent damage spread, but no in-caps coming out, and that's going to be popping the pills. 910 points of bonus left. So Reverse doing what they can to keep this lead. And the tank is going to be where most of the damage comes from. I mean, both these teams are shutting down every single hit. So it's likely we'll see Reverse walk in with a similar bonus as they send an honor. Great skeet coming out from Sonetto. And they still have the charge spit. Boom. I'm not sure what the call was there to go without the rest of his SI as the other ones are climbing up on top of the roof of this bridge. Sending in the charger in the back. It's going to get melted down. Spit's going to delay. Boom in the rear as well, getting shut down right out of the air. And they're going to be able to walk around this spit too, so. And I do believe that was a quad sack. So another quad try from Loopy family. And a little bit of a split here. Common's corralling around. Got a watchtower here for the charger. Lots of rocket spawns in this map, I have noticed. Rocket spawn central. Sending it in. Here comes the quad. Charger misses, but they land the double cap. Jockey still hasn't found anything yet. There it is. So a few more ticks of damage, but they still have 813 points.
Magnum here. We should search the houses for supplies.
Looks like they're about halfway through. At another event where we shall wait for a door. These damn doors. I was pushing it back into the open area. Of course, lots of rocket spawns around here. We have a 2-and-2 coming out charge hunt. Sending him in. Charger from below. Hunt skeeted, charge melted, and another quad sack. Back and forth they go. Doors open and they'll continue pushing forward.
That'll keep you tight.
And another quad attempt. This is quad number 3 for Loopy family, as they seem to be entering desperation mode. Maybe they're confident in these quads because of all the rocket spawns, but they have been rather unsuccessful so far. Only one really got a little bit of damage, and it was still very minimum.
Sounds like a smoker.
As the quad try. Number 3. Maybe third time's the charm. Here the goes. Charger from above. Oh, they land the charger. That's a rolling tri-cap. This jockey's the only one left. They get the clear on the charger. The damage is still going to be massive. Looks like third time was the charm. And that is exactly the hit Loopy family needed. Insane work coming out from them.
I owe you one.
And that's going to be lots of bonus, at least probably about 300. I wasn't paying too much attention, but that's going to be a massive amount of bonus knocked off the board, down to 354. They were close that time. Are they going to do it again? Look at that horse. Sending in and charger hopping in, connecting. That's going to be a charge spit. Looks like Reverse is a little frazzled right now. That's more health bonus damage, but they need to start doing a lot of work on this DB. Still 44% of that left. Quarter of the way to go. And now Reverse is on their back foot, struggling a little bit, hurting. As Coach gets hit in the back, they find an extra set of pills. Jock smoke, charge, boom. No spit, but we got an enclosed, kind of a claustrophobic alleyway. And more rocket spawns.
Look out!
Charge will connect, they get the clear, but an in-cap goes out nonetheless. Smoker's gonna stay alive, Boomer's in, shut down right out of the air. If they kill the Smoker, they'll get the sack order they want. Smoker's are gonna delay, great cut.
I can walk this off.
And they'll keep pushing it forward. They got a good tri-cap.
Reload.
Yeah. Gonna try and catch him here before they make it in. What a skeet, but they land the double cap again. And another in cap, and Reverse has been shell-shocked, I think, since almost getting quadded. They've been eating hits left and right. As they start another event, and I just said go Kakas. That's my bad. Wrong bind. I fingered my other bind while I was pushing the S&D restart. Sending it in, Boom gets M2, but the Hunt's gonna connect off the distraction. There's a long smoke pool, gonna be clear, but the Hunter's still going at him. This Charger just taking its time, rotating up. That's 2 in caps. Now the Charger's in. And it misses, but another smoke pool should get cleared up.
You for real? You gonna stay down with a little scratch like that? Get up! Reloading!
And it looks like Druvus the Third is gonna perish. Coach is gonna in-cap in the back, Jockey in the front, and this is looking like a wipe. Maybe they're gonna leave Coach. Maybe Rochelle and Ellis can make it. Here comes a Hunter connecting. Rochelle's gonna get the clear. Maybe not. There's the clear. Boomer's gonna stumble. Soneto is about to go down. And can they make it? The likelihood is no. Because we have a Charger up, and this Charger could probably just finish the job. Ellis 1 HP. Lilia is not doing so hot herself. Inbound, Charger lands, and that's gonna be the wipe. And that could be the breakthrough that Loopy family needed with how well they've been playing on Survivor. A 642 chapter score in Reverse. And can Loopy family take advantage of the opportunity they've been given? Switching over to Survivor's side.
Weapons over here.
We got a boomer!
Boom's gonna get shut down. Charger inbound, connecting, but cleared up immediately. Jockey's gonna get chased down. Smoker misses in the back. And a good shutdown. They're still gonna lose about 4% actually.
Reloading! Road block.
We can go up there. Hey, I'm reloading. I'm a reload.
Reloading.
Hunter's just gonna get skeeted out of the air. They're gonna kill the Spit. And that's gonna bring in the tank. Third tank for Reverse, 1999. Up in the hands of Flutterpage. They're gonna get the single boom in the back. Charger's just waiting, taking his time. Tank immediately grabbing some hittables. Oh, but his forklift and car are touching. Unfortunate. He's gonna opt for the car. Will we see Loopy family make a similar decision, taking it all the way back to the safe room? And they're gonna get the charge. It's gonna get cleared up. This tank is really struggling with these cars. And everything's gonna die. He's already down to second pass. Oh no, this isn't good for Flutterpage. If Loopy family goes back, I think he's AI. Down to 50% second. This isn't looking good. He's got no hittables. And at 15% on the charge, Boom Hunt, no choice but to commit. This is unfortunate. Oh, but the pounce connects. Tank's rotating them away. The Hunt will get some damage. There's the clear. He finally gets a corner, but he's at 2.4k, spreading the damage over, turns attention to Nick. Charge won't land, but they get the boom. Oh, the charge did land, and they're getting some good damage. They'll eat an in-cap and a decommit. Flutterpage turning nothing into something here, rock and bound. And that's probably all he gets. But maybe he can delay until another hits up and gets some more damage. Another rocket bound. Oh, it connects. And now they have a hit. Sending it in. Smoke pool lands. Hunter's inbound as well. They haven't cleared the smoker. Jockey gets killed off. Smoke's getting some ticks. Beautiful skeet coming out. Couldn't get the rock over the giant wooden crate.
Weapons over here.
But more damage, and Loopy family's really selling the bag. This tank has 76 HP. They're trying to chip him down. He's trying to keep it alive. 19, another rock in. He's got 8 HP. Boom is in, finds one, and the tank finally dies.
Reload.
And Flutter Page turning nothing into something beautiful there. 726 points of bonus post-tank. And Loopy family getting a bit sloppy themselves. Shiggy, thank you for the follow.
Ammo.
I'm not dead yet.
So we have a tri-cap. Very good tri-cap with Spit, the god hit coming up. Sending it in from above. Double charge in the Spit. The Hunter got skeeted, but it matters not. The damage is still huge.
Reloading. Reloading. Katana here.
Reloading.
I'm a reload.
Boom finds a double arc. How about these hits? There's a double tri-cap landing. The rolling tri-cap. They clear the charger. The damage is huge. That's going to be 2 in caps. I cannot believe it. Loopy family's going sloppy now. Both teams struggling with this chapter.
Use some help over here.
Over there. Nice killer.
Reloading.
What's up?
Ain't gonna be nothing left of me. Need some help.
Smoke bull delaying the pickup.
Time for all this laying around.
Hey, watch out.
No time for this now. We have to
Think
keep
I heard a
moving.
boomer.
Always count on you, bro.
Only 136 points. And this reverse might be able to widen their score gap if Loopy family doesn't lock it up.
We should search the
Reloading.
houses for supplies.
They start the event up.
Party time.
What in the hell kind of strategy?
Pushing it back into the open area. Charge Spit Hunt Smoke is the current attack. And they're going to send it in here. Smoke finds the pull. Charger cannot find a target, but they're going to land a double cap again. That's going to be a pounce Spit. And that's going to be a death on the Nick. Well, I'll tell you what. This is the first match I've covered of it. This is the first time I'm seeing it. And based on the 40 minutes I've encountered with it, the first 3 chapters, I don't think it's a bad map. There's a lot of rocket spawns. Kind of reminds me of the complaints that Dark Parish had. There's a charge. Look at that. Everything's landing. Can the jockey finish the job? And it will. Loopy family's going to wipe out. And the score gap is actually widened. But there's been a lot of rocket spawn areas. But as we head into Chapter 4, 2,562 to 2,056, reverse 1999, bringing it to Loopy family right now. As Chapter 4 is underway. Tri-cap to start it off. Hunter gets stuck on the pillar. Boom lands a double. They send in the smoke. Insta cleared out. Boom's going to go in. They're going to kill the smoke Boom off. It looks like the charge is just going to wait. As this tank is the latest tank we've seen, an 82%er. All other tanks have been within 30%. About 2% taken from attack number 1 as they push it forward.
Reload. Reloading.
Next attack in, nasty little tri-cap, Jockey M2, Hunter's cleared immediately, great charge in the front. Spitter's not gonna get picked, but I don't know if that spit spreads. Oh, it did. And Lilia, I don't want to say Leela all the time, it's not that, Lilia is gonna take a brunt of that damage, down to 46 HP.
I don't like the way this smells.
They're gonna be able to take this drop down. Boom in the back, can't find a target. Smoke pool in the front. They're gonna stack Lilia, Hunter M2, and killed. There's some nasty damage here in the first couple hits. Look how open this place is. It's a mine shaft. Hell yeah.
Reloading.
Follow-up attack is in. Another tri-cap with spit. Loopy family has done well with their sack orders.
Ammo here.
Smoker's gonna lose his spawn. I got some more rocket spawns. In they go. Charger in the rear, gonna get killed off. They land the jockey in the back. Spit's gonna delay, and they're gonna go on ledge hang flutter page. Just for the love of the game.
Always count on you, bro.
Oh, I thought he was dead. And they're sending in another attack, it looks like, but it's all going to get cleared up. And sorry, I'm trying to set up for the next match. It looks like they're starting. So delay no more and question mark will start.
Reloading.
And I'll get in there as soon as I can. We may miss the first half or so, maybe even the first full chapter, depending on if this one goes to finale or not. At least I think this is a 5-chapter map. But we'll get into that one as soon as possible. I'll catch what I can. So we have a charged spit jock hunt.
Jockey.
From above, jockey killed. Hunter gets skeeted. Charger in as well. That's going to get melted down. Spit's going to maybe try and save, but she actually spat, so she's going to get picked. I almost don't think she should have spat there if she wanted to save it.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Okay. The early morning wake up is starting to hit me now. As we have tank number 4 for Loopy family. Up, they're gonna send a boom single proxy. This tank might be a little lost. Alright, this tank has no clue where to go. Oh no. And this is not good for Loopy. Tank has no idea where to go. And this is an AI tank. And we'll see where the AI goes. The issue is he tried the same thing twice. Huh? Oh. Huh? I don't think you can restart the chapter for that. Now I got the... and a pause. Loopy family isn't happy. But I don't think that's a restart chapter. I mean, you can't... Is there nowhere to go? But if that's the case, their tank AI, their tank AI too. I think he's just trapped. But their tank will be trapped too. I don't know. Not sure what's gonna happen here. Guess we'll find out. Good map. It looks like they're gonna get back into it. And they're gonna restart the chapter. Hey, the tank got a punch. It's a fair play now. So it looks like a restart chapter is warranted. And we are going to go back. I imagine they're going to change the percentage. Welcome in, Dragumball, by the way. Surely they'll change the percentage. Okay, they did. That tank was what? What was that tank spawn anyway? That was an 82% tank. I do believe. Yeah. So now it's 67% tank, so hopefully we can avoid such a thing. As Flutter Page has returned, and we will restart this chapter. Play it like it never happened. As we are live. Jock Boom Spit Hunt, little 2-2 for the opening attack. Chapter 4, round 2. Hunt is in, skated out. Jockey can't find a target. Kill it off. And I think all the damage came from friendly fire. Okay, I have no idea what any of this means. That's not the MVP I'm used to seeing. I mean, there is a lot of friendly fire. It looks like 2, 1, 1, and 4 from Flutter Page. So yeah, friendly firing it up. And that's where the bonus went. Smoker spawns in the back. Charger's going to bounce off the wall. Hunt skeeted out. And another shutdown. They're going to take a couple spit ticks as they keep pressing it forward, but they want the momentum to stay. And they're doing better. Unfortunate for Loopy family, the restart isn't going to favor them at all, other than the fact that they're going to get their tank. Their damage is much less. We saw one survivor already down to 42 HP at this point.
Guitar here.
2-2, Jock Smoke, pretty bad hit. Sending it in from above. Jockey finds Nick separated, but a great clear. Boomer's gonna get shut down. Smoker's being chased. And they'll get cleared up as well. I don't know exactly when the spit got picked. So I don't know if they have it for their next attack or not. But Reverse keeps pushing it on through. Down only 4%. Playing a little nasty this round. Another tri-cap in, no spit. Hunter struggling to find a target. Finally will. Charge will connect. Jockey's inbound to try and cover. They clear it out. Great triple boom, but the jockey won't find anything. And the boom gets cleared out now. And that will probably bring us to the tank. J-Dot, what is good? Welcome in. Do they send in one more attack? Looks like they'll have time for one more. Hunt, Smoke, Charge, Spit, a tri-cap. Then, of course, Reverse will be able to get back into position with little resistance. In they go. Smoke can't find it. Charger just melted down, but they will land the pound spit. That's going to bring in the tank. And actually, it's a different tank. This is not the same tank that had it the first go around that got trapped. So Maru isn't gonna get his tank. Not sure what that's all about, but Reverse is gonna make their way back, and it looks like the tank will actually be in play this time. No, not getting trapped. Charge Boom Jock. J-Dot, thank you for the prime, man. You're awesome. Thank you so much, man. Much love, much love. But they sacked the boom. It looks like we're going to see a commit. And yeah, this game has been pretty back and forth. Loopy family was trailing by about 400 some coming into this chapter. So, not like nail-biting close or anything, but it's still very doable as he's working in this forklift. Kind of loses it. He's inbound. Charge on Jock will be the tri-cap. Here we go. SI looking to send early. He's got no corner yet. They're all going to stack Nick. Great chip level. And they land the double cap. That's going to be an in cap onto Nick. At 2.4, and this jockey's getting, he's looping him, and he's going to work in the forklift now. Maybe try and play on this down survivor, maybe to kill. SI, oh no, the survivors just corral him, and he's going to die off.
Thanks.
No problem.
So one in cap coming out.
You guys are gonna miss me.
And it looks a little scary for Reverse for a minute. Nice double cap, but they still have 956 points of bonus. They've been doing well. Now we're going to have a 2-2 post-tank follow-up here. Sending it in. Charge is just melted. Spick gets a couple ticks. Boom in the rear. Is going to get shut down. It's been the typical China versus China green ping matchup. You know, the survivor play has been astounding. Except for Chapter 3, both sides kind of got a little sloppy. Both teams did wipe, but Loopy family wiped way earlier than Reverse did, so the score gap widened a little bit. But other than that, it's been your typical matchup between two high-tier Chinese teams. As we have a quad coming in for Loopy family. And I think they need this desperately. We got 20% left in the map and 955 points of bonus on the table. And this would really knock their chances of making this comeback. And the match following this one, Delay No More and Question Mark has started, I do believe. But we will still, of course, get in there. Even if it's only catching 2 chapters, I want to catch what I can. And bring you guys the action, so we'll get in there as soon as this game concludes. I see the issue. The gate is open. They send the quad. They're gonna land a double cap, but a great skeet coming out. Jockey still searching for a target. M2 Smoker's still got him in the front, but they're gonna mop it up. Nasty little skeet. Immediately preventing the quad. .776 and probably the last attack.
Reloaded.
Lots of bonus. So on the table as Nick is just taking the top. I like it. Being aggressive. In comes the Hunter. It's going to get skeeted. Charger's not in position. Spitter is up. And they're going to walk into the safe room unscathed. 3,938 is going to be their total score after 4. Reverse. Putting in the work. Now Loopy family trailing big. They need to beat that bonus. I'd say the pressure really is on them to beat this bonus. Because they were already down about 500. Matching it probably won't be good enough. I don't think. As we are just waiting on one more ready, but it looks like Reverse is actually running through the map really fast. Hi. What's up? Yeah. As we are going live, second half of Chapter 4, I think Loopy family, again, I'm going to put the pressure on them. They need to beat this bonus, I think. We have a 2-2 inbound immediately. Jockey will find it. Oh, this is going to be big damage early on, and that's not going to be good for their cause. Pay the tax. I paid the tax. She bothered me. We're here. She's chilling. We have a nasty tri-cap coming up here. Smoke pool in the rear, and that's going to be a double cap landing in the spit. And Loopy family is really selling the bag here. And they're going to run through the spit to clear this smoker, and they're almost lost the round. They have almost lost the round. And Loopy family, I think, that's going to do it. If they lose this round, they are not going to make the. They're not going to have a chance. Trailing 500 some before this chapter, and now going to lose this round after Hakimi put up such a nasty score. Another attack in. Nick loses the 1v1 to the Hunter. Jockey covers. It's another double cap with the triple boom. This charge is in prime position. Oh no! Rochelle's blocked. He can't get the spawn. Oh no! And it just takes the damage.
Reloading.
And they have lost the round badly. And this is pre-tank. Oh dear. Loopy family. After such a nasty, nasty game. Such a great performance on the Survivor side. They are throwing when they need it the most. Great Jock M2 in the back. And everything's going to get mopped up. Good shutdown. But it's just too late.
Reloading here. Reloading.
Machete here.
2-2 charge hunt. Probably the final hit before the tank. Hunter's already spawned up. Inbound. Nice skeet, but the charge spit lands. Boom M2 finding a double proxy. Welcome in, Bugatti, by the way. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Welcome in.
Come on, man. It's not funny anymore.
Okay, this was a mistake.
And that's going to bring in the tank. Loopy family already hurting. As Lilia has this one. They're sending in the attack now. Hunt lands. Charge can't find one. Jockey M2'd. Playing ping pong with them. There is the in cap in this tank.
Thanks.
Again, a curve rock.
They beat your ass good, didn't they?
I'm afraid Maru did not skeet that tank rock like the thing says. Unfortunately, I mean, maybe did skeet it with her head. Another curve rock connecting again. That's going to be a death. Oh, the punch misses. That's another in cap. Boom hunt smoke. Tank decommits again. Gonna stick with the curve rocks. Some great skeets. In goes the tank at 3K. That's gonna be a smoke pool. And another in cap. There's still a hunter up. Coach is gonna walk right into the tank. Pounce connects. And the tank's gonna chase down Nick. And it looks like that's gonna be the GG's. What started out as a close match ends in reverse. 1999 pulling away 3,938 to 2,417 GG.